Welcome back to the GoBros YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working on the fishing boat. We are going to add some cup holders in the front. We added some cup holders in the back. One there, one there. Speaker on each side. The live well had a leak, so we got that all fixed up and fixed the leak. We put a light in the live well and redid a bunch of wiring in the back. Let's get to it. The boat is in the garage for the first time this year. She's a little dirty. She did have a cover on, but gonna need some cleaning up for this spring. I got some plans for the boat before it's fishing time. I want to redo this whole wiring box and most of the wiring on this boat. As you can see back here, it's just a big old wired, just awful mess. We're gonna get that all straightened out. Over there, well, here we got cup holders, but these cup holders are way too small. You can't even put anything in them. I mean, you can't fit any sort of drink in there. And then I'm also gonna put two cup holders up here. One there and one there. We have a leak in the live well. Our hose that runs here and throughout the bottom. The hose clamp here is, I believe it's just loose. We're gonna try to tighten it up. I also want to just put all new lines going to the back for the pump going up to the live well. And then I want to put some speakers. I have two speakers up here. I'd like to put two more on the backside so it's more of a surround sound. And then other than that, we're just going to clean it up and get it ready for the spring. Alright, here is the mess. See all these wires here coming out of this box. Now we're going to probably pull the top off there and see if we can get this cleaned up a little bit. Got all these here. Just a big mess. We're going to get the vacuum out and suck up as much stuff as we can back here though. Alright, so we've made some progress. I reran these wires here. They're all going into one case here. And behind, I already got the battery in, so it's kind of hard to see. But I got them all going into here. All nice and neat looking. Way better than it was before. I always kept looking at that and telling myself I wanted to change it and clean it up. We're going to move on to the next project, which is the live well. Okay, I'm going to do the best to show you. And on the end of the live well, there is a piece that was broke off, causing this hose here to break. And that piece in there, as you can see, broke off. And the inside of the live well, it looks like this. And that's where the piece broke off. So that's where we're getting a bunch of water leaking out on the floor here and making it a little uncomfortable. So we're going to see if we can find a new piece that we can use or see if we can try to make this one work. Alright, so this is my plan and what I came up with. I got a pipe coupler to a small piece of hose. This is going to thread onto there. And then we should be able to attach the hose to this. And I'm going to cut part of the bad piece of hose off that's underneath there. I was going to replace the whole thing, but this just seems like a more simple option. Alright, as you can see, we got the piece back in the live well. Down here. Got hooked on there. And then it attaches there. So the live well should be all set up now. Gonna move on to the next project, which are speakers in the backside. I got a new cup holder before. Was somewhere here. It was this big. Now it's gonna be this big. This should be able to fit any size cup you want. This was not big enough for hardly anything. Alright, we've made some progress. I got this one cup holder in. I didn't have the right hole saw, so I ended up just taking the hole saw and going around the outside to make it big enough. It's kind of a pain, but I got it in there. We got the hole cut for our speakers. One speaker's gonna go here. One speaker's gonna go on that side. I ended up drilling a hole with that hole saw and then using tin snips to kind of round out the hole. And now this fits perfectly in there. We're gonna mount it up and then get it wired in and test it out. Alright, the boat is a mess for sure, but we got the cup holder in. Speaker in. We're gonna go ahead and start working on this one. Plan on putting it about right there. That one's gonna be a little trickier, but it should look good when we're done. I kind of had to tear this battery area apart again. I got my hole cut. Just used tin snips again. Got the speaker gonna fit in here. All my wiring in there. Got to wire it up, and I already got these holes drilled for them and bolted up. Alright, all put back together, nice and clean looking. This corner and this corner should be completely done now. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna drill a hole and try to put that cup right there. I don't really have a whole lot of options because there's metal cross braces in here. So this is, I got it marked there. This is gonna be my best spot to drill so I don't hit one of the metal cross braces. Alright, take this. Just like that. All done. We got a bunch of wood chips underneath here. I'm gonna vacuum out. And then we're gonna hopefully try to clean this up and wrap this project up. Alright, so the last project is to put this live well light right about there. I already got some wires up here to tie into, so let's get started. That's going to conclude getting the boat ready for spring. As you can see, we put some new cup holders on both sides. We got 2 new speakers in the back. In the front, we got a cup holder there. Added a live well light. And just in general, we got the boat all cleaned up. We redid the wiring in the back. Cleaned that all up. We fixed the live well, the leak in it. But other than that, I appreciate you watching this video. Really excited to get out there on the water and do some fishing. Ice fishing's fun, but nothing beats on the boat. Please hit the subscribe button and like button, and we'll see you in the next one.